Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of A Journey Between Versions. Was it A Journey Through Versions? I keep on forgetting the name. What's the name? What's the name again? Let me check. A Journey Through Versions. So, here's a little bit... That was a lag spike. So, a bit of an update is we have this tower here, and we are going to put a lighthouse on the top of it. In addition, we have upgraded from the June 18th build of InfDev to the June 25th build of InfDev. Before you go saying, oh, what about the June 24th build? Why am I Steve? There's a few issues with that build, specifically with the world generation, that would corrupt the entire world, so I unfortunately cannot play on that version. It's a real shame, but it has to happen. Anyways, let's go and get ourselves, well, honestly, just some materials for the top of that. I see the wall color has changed. Oh, that doesn't look quite right, does it? I like it though. I like it. Hey. Anyways, thank you pigs for actually showing up, because I do need your pork chops. Just in case I fall. The first thing first, we are going to build, or not build, but smelt some sand. That way we can have some glass. My inventory is a bit of a mess right now. Oh my goodness. Let's just get that sorted out. Alright. That's about sorted as I think it can be. Oh. We were already smelting stuff. That's actually very good news. I'm sorry, Sand. You can go back into the chest. We're going to use cobblestone for the roof. So with the lighthouse, how are we going to approach building outwards up there? Because I know that that's going to be very difficult, very tedious. But at least we have lots of pork chop. Wait a minute. The clouds are different. I liked that texture on the clouds. Oh man. Oh well, that... You win some, you lose some. Alright, let's figure it out. How are we going to approach this? I'd say we could just do like this. Where we can just have it be the standard. And then with the inside, we can just have it be... Honestly, let's just use dirt. Doesn't matter what we use on the inside, so long as it's visible. Honestly, I kind of like the color of dirt. Oh. Let's just do quickly that. We are most certainly going to need to get more coal. Oh well. Okay, so we gotta do it like this. That is definitely not nerve-wracking. And I am totally not terrified that I'll do what I just did there. At least I'm lucky that with this layer I have a fallback. Oh boy, this is... Sorry if it seems like I'm a broken record with like the nerve-wracking bit. This really is nerve-wracking. Oh my goodness me, that's why it's nerve-wracking. Because you take so much damage on the way down. Let's just make our way back up. That never happened. Alright, so we have this right here. I mean... Oh, okay. This time it's actually pretty straightforward. Okay, back to building around. Call me a scaredy cat all you like. But I don't see you building this. Actually, you might. Who knows? I believe you'd build this. The lighthouse is still being constructed. But thankfully, we do have plenty good progress on it. Wait. Wouldn't it be like that? Yeah, it would. It would be like that, wouldn't it? Yeah, that's a bit more circular. Woohoo! Let's just place the glass. We'll find out what the issue is later. That in fact I really don't like how it's 1 block wide there. But I will be going the route of just patching an extra block on. Admittedly, that does mean I have to do this again, just so it's a bit more rounded. Yeah. We got 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Okay, then we'll. 1, 2, 1. I have to get more stone. Alright, well, that actually gives us a chance to see how it might look from afar. Oh wait, we probably need to put like a wood barrier or something. Maybe we have fences. Because this is a build designed for fences. Who was the door? I got disoriented. Oh! Get out of here, zombie. That is a lighthouse. Bit of a messed up looking one, but it is very definably a lighthouse. I'd say if anything, the stone roof can just be raised like a block higher. That way the glass can actually show everything. Let's just quickly boop, boop, doot, 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 doot. Boop, boop. Beep. I'd say if anything, the platform that's like a viewing platform is a bit too large, so I think it was a slight mistake to extend it. But honestly, that's not that big of an issue. That's an issue that can just be explained by design choice. No, it needs to be seen by ships, so we do have to axe the additions. This makes me really sad, actually. Nope, don't use the diamond ones unless you're mining. We have to use the iron. There we go. That should provide a bit more of a comfortable feel. Hey yo, Chris Claudio. I am just building very high up in a lighthouse. This is still very scary. Cause oh my goodness me, I could just fall at any second. There we go. It's not much of anything, but it will certainly be recognizable as a lighthouse from afar. Actually, just to fact check that, let's look at it from afar. First we know we probably need to grab our pork chops. Let's check from that shore over there, say. Because that shore is where I mined my gravel. Alright, look at that! That's a proper lighthouse, look at that. Hang on, we need to get a good angle. We need to get a slightly better angle. Now that's a lighthouse and the dock behind it. That actually makes me very happy. We can ignore like the slight inwards bit. That's a lighthouse. Oh, I can't wait to see how it looks at night, actually. Just imagine you're on like a boat, finding your way back to spawn, and then you see just that, a beacon of light indicating where spawn is. It's wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. And we're not even 20 minutes into the stream. We've already finished it. What is there to do? Because I do know there is a plan I have. I was planning on using the top room as a sort of block palette where we can see what blocks we have actively at our disposal. Like say, a log, a plank, sand even, glass. Just any block we have. Oh man, that is beautiful. Let's just place the finishing touch in the form of this door. Not there though, not there. There we go. The form of that. No, the door's meant for the outside. Yeah, like that. Okay. That has got to be the best build in this world so far. It's gonna take a while before I top that, because it's gonna have to be a multi-episode project. And this technically was a multi-episode project, but let's be real here. One and a quarter episodes isn't really a multi-episode project. Anyways, let's get to are animal spawns more often? Let's get to showing what blocks we have at our disposal. Thankfully, I have a lot of them on hand, actually. So since we can't use the top room as really anything, this is just the room we start off in. Let's just use it to show off what blocks we have. Like that's our grays. Then we have a more yellowish tones here. even though it's not really much. We have our glass, which, not like that actually. We can have a glass placed like that. Oh, we can't forget the dirt. Can't forget it. Dirt goes there. Then what else do we have in terms of blocks? Well, active blocks at least. Because I know we definitely have a few. Oh, we could show the flowers, even though they're kind of more of a commodity. Because why wouldn't you show the flowers? And we can show the wall. Alright. Let's show the flowers, say... right here. The wall can be with the stone. But the flowers... are there. So these are all the blocks that we really have at our disposal. It's... once you lay them all out, not much at all. It's really not much at all. Like, oh my goodness, how did we manage to build with these? But that's how it is. We build with whatever we have. Oh, and in addition, we could actually use, say, if we grabbed all of our iron here, we could technically use an iron block. Or a gold block. Just as a little decoration piece. These textures, I like these textures. Let's just put the iron and gold like that. Alright. These are really just all the blocks we have actively. A couple of these are very much not active, but we still keep them. We still have them. Anyways, think it's best we start to go mining yet again. The hunt for diamonds, despite us having some, will never end. Like seriously, it won't end. I refuse to let it end. Alright. Let's go into the cave. Pigs, when I get back, you better not be here. Did I forget to turn off my audio? Okay, nope, I didn't. So if you're wondering, I actually have a microphone that's particularly bad. One moment. It sounds kind of like this. And as you can hear, it's kind of crispy. Alright, let's go back to our normal microphone. Where we sound normal. Anyways. Time for a 6-minute long trek. Actually, wait. I have an idea. Because the walk down here is 6 minutes, I'm gonna preview one of my tracks. So let's just Add that to the top. And what do I feel like showing? You know what? Let's go with fully baked. This is going to be quite loud. We can deal with the volume. Hey, I see the end. Now, real question is, do I let the music continue playing? Do I let my own music continue playing? Because I do know I have other tracks. The answer to that is no. Let's just go back to the chill synthwave. I forgot my shovel. Man. I went all this way, and I forgot my shovel. Well, that's why I have all this iron. For shovels. Hi. Digging time. Actually, you know what? Since we're doing something boring, like just mining, I am putting on my EDM playlist. Let's get going! I really hope I take like longer than 10 minutes to find the diamonds, so that way I don't have to walk back home immediately. Because I spent a whole 6 minutes to get here. So if I find diamonds immediately, I am just waiting till I find the next vein. Alright, we're switching to diamonds, which means our speed has picked up. Let's go! Yeah, you're expecting something to happen? I don't have that capability. We just have to vibe. I'm curious though, what's in here? What's in this oh so peculiar cave? Certainly not just iron, right? Certainly not. There always is something more. Like coal. There we go, there's the more. Now mining coal is actually needed because we need a lot of fuel for our furnaces. Oh, beware the frequencies. It gets kind of painful here. skipping as a result of the frequencies. Alright. That cave was really underwhelming. Let's just continue mining. Into iron. I need to remember to get myself more drum packs, because I've been using the same ones, and they're pretty common ones as well, since about 2021, like late 2021. So I am desperately in need of some new ones, because I've been using the same ones for 4 years. And it's not that massive of a library. Hey, this is my track. I forgot I put a couple of my tracks in here. This one isn't the greatest, but oh well. Hello, Lightstick. I know I shoved you off a building. As a result, I have built myself a pretty tall building in this world that I have fallen off of multiple times. I'm kind of just chilling, like I'm mining for diamonds as usual. Because I mean, what else is there to do? Besides, mining for diamonds is quite fun. Whoa! Surely there's more, right? Surely it opens up. It opens up. 1 second, let me just get my torch position down. This is my own track that's currently playing, at least. But I could link you my streaming playlist. For 1 moment. Copy link. It's just some basic drum and bass. Here's the streaming playlist I'm using right now. I do have them all in the description as well, all 3 of them. But yeah, this is Slope from my album titled Cyber. I have been DM'd. 1 moment. What can I say except you're welcome? okay, it's okay, you're welcome. Let's just get rid of the water. We really don't want that water. Right. Oh, I don't like this cave too much. Cave spooks me. Oh, you must venture deeper. Honestly, if I had a now playing thing in the corner that like showed what was playing, that would be amazing. But I don't know how to exactly get that done. I'd have to figure it out. Absolutely nothing there. That's a shame. I don't know why I'm Steve. I'm not questioning it at this point. It's gotta be something with the version or the fact that I switched my skin back pretty rapidly. So it probably needed some time to update. I wonder, can we mine this? Did we get obsidian from it? By the way, I'm literally just playing the EDM to counteract the boring gameplay. It's like the less energetic the gameplay is, the more energetic the music gets, but then the more energetic the gameplay gets, the less energetic the music will be. So there's a chance you'll just get calm Animal Crossing music if I actually really know what I'm doing. Unfortunately, this time is not one of those times. What? Unfortunately not. I just stream on YouTube. Not Twitch. Not anywhere. So I don't think that's particularly a bad thing. Mostly just a thing that is. Oh, there's a zombie in this cave. Get out of here. You creepy zombie. Alright, where was that? Oh, there's the iron. I was looking for that. There's something up there. Nope, nothing up there. We can ignore it. Just mining. Huh? Oh, just gold. Never mind. Oh, I like this track. This track's good vibe. See ya for now. See ya. Getting as much iron as we possibly can, just in case we don't find any diamonds. Which, with how it's looking, we're not gonna find any. On our way back, just gonna check this. Whoa. That's a crazy lava pit. Oh, welcome back, Lightstick. I'm just doing my usual stuff, which is exploring caves. Actually, I wonder if we can find an exit to this cave. We are like probably several hundred blocks away, so if we do, we're just gonna have to go back in. Because we will not be able to find that. Well then. Nothing there as well. That's a shame. Let's just head back down, right? No, not down, this way. But let's mine the iron that we missed. And that would have been, if we got that on our way there, that would have been impressive. I suppose with these playlists, like the 3 playlists in the description, you can learn a bit about, like, music taste. Actually, I suppose you can learn that with any music playlist that plays in a streamer's stream. You learn the music taste, you learn what they enjoy listening to. At least as a passive. This is not my track. This streaming playlist is not most of the time. The most recent motivation was just change for some reason, like the underlying sense of change. But that's not a theme though. It just felt like that and a change of like style, where I just changed my style completely. Because why not? But otherwise there's not too much motivation. But that's the wrong way to word it. There's not been too much theming going on. And anything else I really can't say too much about because that's far off. But with the Crossroads album, I just wanted to do something different. More cinematic even, in like feel, at least towards the end. Have I been over here? I have not been over here. Oh, hang on. That's a pretty tough choice. Considering the amount of like variedness in them, that is a tough choice. If it helps, my favorite isn't even out yet because why not try to top yourself every single time in terms of music? This is a very nice looking cave. Like I could set up a house down here and just chill. What are you doing? Get out of here, creeper. Oh, the Candyland track. That is one of my lesser favorite ones, but that's just because of how low budget it is, like in terms of time. that's something that would probably, if someone paid me to make a track, like $10. Because it really isn't anything special. It uses like MIDI instruments. Actually, dare I say, that track, like the Sacrifice Sanctuary tracks I have, the way I designed them is similar to how I do a musical sketch rather than a fully fleshed out track. That's not to say like the track isn't good. That's not to say the track isn't good at anything. It's just not polished. Also, what the heck, Creeper? You scared the crap out of me. I'm glad I have a poker face, because my goodness me. Finally. Diamond. Oh, waffles. That one's very much just DM Dokuro. Like a DM Dokuro type track. At least inspired by the Calamity tracks. What is this cave? What is this cave? This is very just, it's large, it's winding. I'm gonna get lost in here. And I think that's the whole point of them, is to get lost in. Hopefully I can find more than just the one diamond. I still need to recover my loss of 3. Though admittedly the one diamond by itself isn't half bad. Oh no, don't worry, you're not terrible with musical taste. It's just that sometimes artists are critical of tracks that other people really like. It's just the nature of how it is. Nothing over here. Anything over here? The iron worth it? Yes. Checking behind me, just making sure I'm not getting stalked by a creeper. But yeah, pretty much you just mentioned like you like the 2 tracks that like you like most of me. One of them is really not meant to be like one of my tracks. And then the other one's just kind of unpolished. I am not bashing you for that, by the way. It just shows that like, if anything, I make different music than what your preferences are. Where are you guys coming from? What the heck? Minecraft's old lava is kind of lame. I can agree with that. I personally like it, but it is kind of repetitive. Like, I wouldn't say I outright dislike it, but I don't particularly like it. Oh. Hey, little light stick. Hope you have a fine rest of your night. Oh, that's fair. I do too, admittedly. What the heck's going on here? It doesn't matter, there's more diamonds. A lot of diamonds. Oh my goodness me. We have 7 diamonds. Do we end stream or do we keep on going? I say we keep on going. Unless we find diamonds immediately, then at that point we just go. Oh, my goal right now is just to find diamonds, like getting diamonds. It's the mining section of the stream where there is no goal. It's just to get rich, to get money. Though I did have a goal earlier on in the stream where it was to finish the top of my lighthouse. I got to that ahead of schedule. So unfortunately, this kind of... Okay then, we're going back home! That was the diamond I needed to find. Our goal is to find a diamond. Well, to find more diamonds, and we just accomplished it. So, I hope I can find my way back. These caves are very much a maze. Hang on one moment. Yeah, right now in terms of the inf dev stage of the game, I don't have too much of a goal. Hang on, I could show you it. I'm walking back to my base. I just need to find my way back. And I hope I'm headed the right way, because that string there is indicating I'm headed the right way. Something spawned that shouldn't have. Oh well. Just some mobs spawning in walls, scaring me. Is this the way? We found a way back. I hate to say this, there's a very, very long way back. So, I'm gonna go back to previewing my own music. One moment. Let's use... How about the title track for Crosswords? This track gets a bit loud, so I'm gonna be quiet whilst letting the track play. This walk back, by the way, I really need to just branch. But I can't bring myself to, because how else am I able to go into new chunks? We're not even a third of the way there, by the way. This is like an 8-minute walk back probably by now. We're about like 2-3 minutes through it, so I'd say give it about 5 minutes. We're vibing. Not for long, this song has a drop. Oh, breath stop number 2 passed. This is like, what, 5 minutes into the song? Yeah, it's like 5 minutes in. Thankfully though, the end is in sight. We're starting to near the transition to the old chunks. Oh, my inspirations. Hang on. I'll explain the inspirations to this track when I get back up. Because the end is in sight. I'll explain at the quiet point. Oh, not much, but it's something. Let's quickly put everything into a furnace. For one moment. I don't know how well you can hear me, but actually wait. There we go. I'm trying my best to make the most of the block palette. It's not looking good. So in terms of a musical inspiration, I do know there is a tiny bit of inspiration from like the Cyberpunk soundtrack due to one of my albums literally being given a reference point of a Cyberpunk track. But the biggest inspiration I have is arguably some of the stuff that C418 does when they're not doing Minecraft. Like some of the music they make is really long. And this track in particular was inspired by their track Thunderbird, which in itself is 13 minutes long. The man's a legend, and can't say much else than that. Otherwise, any other musical inspirations I get is in passing. Like, Coca-Cola, sure, there's a track from 1080p Snowboarding, Whiteout, that I've used as like the basis for some stuff I do. And in some cases, at least with my next project, wait, no. There's also the Elder Scrolls 2, of all things. With a few areas. But that's mostly for like medieval stuff and cinematic. Anyways, as I finish everything I need to do for this stream, I'll be seeing you. Oh no, the next track's playing. I'll be seeing you later.